The low-pressure area east of Aurora developed into Tropical Depression Dante. Based on its 5 p.m. bulletin on Tuesday, July 22, Pag-asa says Dante was last spotted at 1,115 kilometers east-northeast of Central Luzon or 1,130 kilometers east of Northern Luzon. It carries maximum sustained winds of 45 kilometers per hour near the center and gustiness of up to 55 kilometers per hour. Dante is moving westward. Dante is forecast to move northward or northwestward over the Philippine Sea from Tuesday night to Wednesday, July 23, before turning northwestward towards the Ryukyu Islands in the East China Sea. According to Pag-asa, Dante may reach tropical storm category on Wednesday. Dante is forecast to exit the Philippine area of responsibility on Thursday, July 24 or on Friday, July 25. The palace has ordered the suspension of all the preparations for President Bongbong Marcos' State of the Nation address on July 28. In a statement issued by Executive Secretary Lucas Bersamin on Tuesday, July 22, he says that President Marcos was supposedly dismayed by reports that government personnel were putting up materials related to the upcoming Sona in public areas, while many communities were battling heavy flooding caused by the southwest monsoon. According to Bersamin, the Department of Public Works and Highways, along with all concerned agencies, must put full attention and exclusive focus on flood response and relief operations. Bersamin adds that President Marcos's directive is to focus all efforts on ensuring the safety and welfare of the Filipino people, especially during times of crisis. Bersamin's statement comes after Malacanang received reports that DPWH personnel were installing tarpaulins of President Marcos for his Sona along roads in Manila on Tuesday. President Marcos is set to deliver his fourth Sona on July 28 at the Batasang Pambansa Complex in Quezon City. Meanwhile, heavy rains battered Metro Manila and nearby provinces since weekend due to severe tropical storm Krising in the southwest monsoon. Almost all the violations caught under the no-contact apprehension policy of the Metropolitan Manila Development Authority will be voided as rain continued to pour and flooded most major roads in Metro Manila. In a briefing on Tuesday, July 22, MMDA Chairman Don Artes says that while the enforcement of NCAP will not be suspended, all of the violations caught would still undergo manual validation by their personnel.
During mga ganito pong panahon, although hindi namin sinususpend yung NCAP, pero may manual validation po tayo. So, halos lahat po ng possible violations ay ini-invalidate naman po natin. Lalong-lalo na po yung sa may mga bahang portions na hindi natin nakikita yung signages. Definitely, wala pong uli na mangyayari.
Artes clarifies that the implementation of NCAP would be applied on a case-to-case basis. According to Pag-asa, heavy rain continued in several parts of the country on Tuesday due to the southwest monsoon, locally known as Habagat. The State Weather Bureau says that the low-pressure area east of Aurora developed a tropical depression named Dante at 2 p.m. on Tuesday. The Metropolitan Manila Development Authority is blaming garbage as a contributing factor to flooding in some areas. In a briefing on Tuesday, July 22, MMDA Chairman Don Artes says that the agency has found large amounts of garbage clogging drainage systems in certain areas, including items as large as a sofa and a refrigerator.
May ref, may sofa, iba't iba pa pong materyales na daanan po, dala po ng tubig baha. Pag bumamba po yung ating pumps, nahihigop po siya kasama ng tubig na nagpapabagal po ng pagsipsip ng tubig para mailabas nga po dito sa kalupaan, papunta po sa mga major waterways natin. Isa po sa reason dahil nagkakaroon po ng baha ay yun pong mga basura. Maliit na po yung ating drainage system, antiquated na siya, more than 50 years old. Tapos po, nababarahan pa po ng ganitong klaseng mga basura.
Artes appeals to the public to practice discipline when it comes to disposing garbage.
So kami po ay nananawagan sa ating mga kababayan. Sana po magkaroon tayo ng disiplina regarding po sa pagtatapon ng basura.
Artes even says that there are 49 streets around Metro Manila that the MMDA has identified as flood-prone, specifically due to blockages caused by garbage. Metro Manila and nearby provinces have been experiencing heavy rains for the past several days due to the effects of southwest monsoon, along with the passing of other weather systems such as the severe tropical storm Krising. The Office of the Ombudsman has ordered a 6-month preventive suspension of Government Service Insurance System President and General Manager Jose Arnulfo Wick Veloso, along with 6 other executives, over the purchase of 1.45 billion pesos in preferred shares from Alter Energy Holdings Corporation in November 2023. In a 7-page order dated July 11, the anti-graft body directed the suspension of Veloso and 6 other GSIS officials. Based on the order, the Ombudsman said it found sufficient grounds to impose a preventive suspension on Veloso and 6 others, citing strong evidence showing their guilt for grave misconduct, gross neglect of duty, and violation of reasonable office rules and regulations. The order is deemed immediately executory under Section 27(1) of Republic Act No. 6770 or the Ombudsman Act of 1989. According to the anti-graft body, the suspension stems from a recommendation based on the result of an investigation dated January 30 this year. Citing the results of an investigation, the Ombudsman said the perpetual preferred shares purchased by the government agency were acquired without the approval of the GSIS Board of Trustees. Meanwhile, in response to the order of the Ombudsman, Veloso says they acknowledge the Office of the Ombudsman's inquiry into GSIS Alter Energy investment and are cooperating fully with the investigation. He adds that they welcome this opportunity to affirm the integrity of GSIS investment decisions and will provide further updates once the process concludes.